Open up you open up Photoshop. You want to make a flyer. You want to make an IG post. You always want to get your dimensions right. So for an IG story, it's 1080 by 1920 for a story. You get it from your camera roll and you put on your IG story. You don't have to do any adjustment. It's gonna be scaled fit perfectly. For an IG post, a regular post that you post on your Instagram, there are two different ones. There's a 1080 by 1080 and a 1080 by 1350. That's when you click the little icon like this on the bottom corner, the bottom left corner, and it'll change it to 1080 by 1350. But right here, we're gonna be working with 1080 by 1920 for the flyer. I just like it because it's longer pause, so it's like you can see the detail of it basically, if you know what I mean. So anyways, this picture, I got this off of Pinterest. A lot of the flyers you saw, except for the hearts one, I got off of Pinterest. I literally saw it on Pinterest. I'm not making any money off of these flyers, but they're still like, you could use those pictures that you see on Pinterest. I believe some of them you can use them as free, like they'll let you use it to make money, but I'm not making any money off of these flyers. I just make them for people that need flyers for functions. If they need a flyer, I say I got you, I'll make one. So anyways, I saw this, I like this. It gave me a sort of a teacher vibe when I saw it, because it's like, Apple, in the movies they give teachers always have the red delicious apple on the desk, stuff like that. So it gave me a teacher vibe. So what I did was, first I scaled it properly, as you can see. Then I put Photoshop 101. That's what cause that's what I called this. I already knew what I was calling Photoshop 101. So first I'm gonna take off the effects and show you guys this. I believe it's called, the bold font. Literally, that's all it's called. The font is called the bold font. So typed out Photoshop just how I typed out AMOD Kids and Worldwide with the other design, as you guys saw. Put it down right here, scaled it properly. You see this one is bigger than this one. Emphasizes 101. I said 101. So I'm teaching you something. And Photoshop, the application I'll be using. Then you go to your effects. You want to remember double click. Oh, what? Sorry about that. Let me turn on the effects again. Double click. So first on my color, I literally so like the reds aren't off. A lot of times what you want to use, you want to get the color, your color overlay, which is basically just the color of the whatever the layer you're choosing. And you open it up. There's a color picker. You can actually go to the design itself and just click it, and it'll basically try to match the color for you. As you can see, this design is actually shaded, so what you want to do is pick the right spot. But I already did. As you can see, it's right there. That was the color, so I'm not gonna change it. I picked the right spot that I liked, and I made it that color. I also put an outer glow on it. I changed the blend mode to screen. So let me show you how. This is how it is without an outer glow. Didn't like that. Wanted to give it more of a cloudy feel. As you can see, the clouds in the back, so I gave it more of a cloudy feel. So I did gave it an outer glow. Really, usually it's glowing in the back. Inner shadow, so it gives depth to the text. The text doesn't just look plain like this. It looks like it gave it depth. So that's that. And then the bevel and emboss, I'm not really what's the word, educated much about this yet. I still I use it here and there. I like the effect it puts on the text layers, obviously, but it's like I still don't know what I'm doing. Like a lot of times when I'm in this blending option, I'm just seeing what looks good, seeing what doesn't, and everything. So usually I use I think it's I think I'll use it. Yeah. Is it the pillow? Yeah, I'll use the pillow. But size it. See, as you can see, you can size it to give it like a basically a different type of texture in a sense. You soften it a little bit. You know, it's just like I said, it's just like playing with it. You just play around with the thing, see how it looks. Let's see. We could actually do another one. You see, that doesn't look good with that. That definitely doesn't look good. That's just horrible. No, that one's just horrible. See this bling? You know, if you see rapper merch, a lot of them back in the day would use a bling stuff. It's already right here, pre-made. All you have to do is put it and just like edit it to your liking. But anyways, we're gonna cancel that because I already have the effects that I wanted on here. And it's the same thing like I did last time. All I did was copy layer style, go down to 101, paste layer style, and it's the same thing. So now I went to the bottom because this is usually how I like to set up my flyers. I like to do a little a title, attention grabbing title, and then I go to the bottom, and then I do my the information, basically what they need. I don't put it small, but I put it small, but I don't put it too small, so they don't have to zoom in and read it. It's still big enough so even if you have bad vision, you can read it. Then 7 p.m. that's the time. 7 p.m. Eastern. Twitch. And my kids, you guys are here. You guys saw it, so I did a good job. I'm dead. And then I put with myself with she. So I put it like this with a different font and a different color. So it's like what's the word? I wouldn't say you're distracted, but your eye catches it. So it's like you see the Photoshop in 101, same color, everything. It like blends well when you go down. It's like blends well. But then you see witchy, you're like, what the heck? So you read it multiple times. I guess that's how the brain works. That's how when I see stuff like that, I read it multiple times. I'll say witchy, so they know who's talking in it. It's not Kareem, it's Chi. Or if Kareem does it, it's not Kareem. It's not Chi, it's Kareem. So you know. And then I put an exclamation mark because why not? And that's how I made this design. Really.